Welcome, Aries, to the quantum frequency for divination. I am the Divine Mystic. Today is June the 21st, 2018. I'm conducting your bi-weekly astrological reading for the sign of Aries. Aries, so welcome back to the channel. If you guys are new here, thank you so much for your subscriptions, you guys. I've seen my network grow to over 560 subscribers, and this has absolutely been a wonderful milestone for me, okay? If you've been following me, you will have realized over the last 2 weeks, excuse me, that I was on a little bit of a hiatus here, okay? The reason for that being, you guys, I had to write an exam so that I could do architectural design work. I passed that exam. And so now I've opened up my architectural business, you guys. In addition, I've opened up for personal readings as well, okay? So if that's something that interests you guys, my contact information is down below. Let me know here, okay? So instantly, you guys could be dealing with a Capricorn, okay? Mirror, who or what is triggering you? This is my card for Capricorn, okay? Um, and this person has triggered you, absolutely, okay? Because there's, okay, free yourself. So it's time to take back control of your life, okay? You're freeing yourself from a Capricorn, okay? You're trying to take control back after a relationship with a Capricorn, okay? And this person was relatively controlling of you too, okay? And really kind of belittled you a little bit. The Five of Swords is here with the Nine of Wands. Okay, so the Five of Swords talks about being victim and victimizer kind of all at the same time, and it's just like this is kind of how that person treated you, right? Like you were below them. Is what I'm kind of saying. And the Nine of Wands, okay, in the traditional Rider-Waite tarot, he's shown as a bandage around his head. Okay, he's the wounded warrior. Okay, so he's definitely this. Or I say he. It could be a she too. Okay, because really, I only have the King of Wands and the Knight of Cups here on the table, Aries. But of course, Aries, like, listen, you guys are like what you've put up with in the past. Okay, you're no longer going to be putting up with in the future or the present. Okay, because I choose love no matter what. I choose love no matter what, right? So, you guys, if you're dealing with somebody who isn't showing you the right amount of love, okay, then it's like this is where you're taking you're taking action and saying no more. I'm putting my foot down, okay? Because this is kind of what's indicated in the Nine of Wands too. Like I'm putting my foot down. Now, interestingly enough, you guys, the Nine of Wands does speak of new love. Okay, also a new career opportunity coming for you. Okay, especially with the King of Wands here. Excuse me. Especially with the King of Wands here, okay, next to the Nine of Wands, right? Because if we're dealing with a fire sign, the Nine of Wands is very much your heightened senses, okay, like, and elevating yourself here, okay, because I have Akasha, your guidance is divinely guided, okay. This card is, like, here's the 3D and here's the 5D, okay, and this person is, that's you, Aries, walking around in the fifth dimension here, okay, trying to go through your own Akashic library. So the Akashic library is where like all the soul contracts are kept. You guys, all of the karmic balances, these sort of things. Okay, so understand that this person who has treated you who's treated you incorrectly, unfairly, I suppose. Because I get the sensation like they didn't really let you talk too much. Okay. So with that here, okay, this is their soul contract to you, okay, because it ultimately it helps you regain your voice. Ultimately, it helps you regain your voice here, okay, Aries, because just like I just get the sensation that for a very long time, okay, you've just had to keep your mouth shut, right? You've just had to suck it up. You've had to continue on, like, this sort of thing, okay, but it's just like the time has come for that to end, for that pressure that's been on you to be alleviated here, okay, and someone new is coming, okay, so it's affirming the Nine of Wands, okay, to see the Knight of Cups here, okay, with the Three of Pentacles, okay, so somebody is coming into your life, okay, who wants to work with you, not against you, okay. Part of the problem is, Aries, is that this person overlaps this other person, okay. In whatever context, it resonates differently for all of you is kind of what it is, but there is an overlap between these two people, okay. So the Knight of Cups has a soul contract to you, okay, and that soul contract is to bring you back bring you back to where you're supposed to be, right? Get you on your right path. And at the same time, too, there's a love contract associated with it, right? Because it's safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. The highest energy of all. Okay, so yeah, Aries, it's time for you to kind of explore this new option. Okay. And I realize that for some of you guys, okay, ending this old situation, whether or not you're dealing with a Capricorn, I don't really know. But basically, this person's not easy to get rid of, right? Like, this is like the weed that never dies. Okay. The Nine of Wands is kind of what that's talking about, too, right? And you can't control, it's kind of like you can't control what that person does. You only can control what you do, okay? And this new person coming, because it's a cups, it could be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, okay? Scorpio might be an intense match for you, Aries, but you're ready for it. You're ready for it, okay? Because you're sitting here in the King of Wands, male or female, okay? This is the height of your game. The height of your game, okay? I surrender to a power greater than me. Okay, the caterpillar story here. So, the caterpillar spends its whole life just wanting to be beautiful. Okay, so it goes about eating all the leaves that all the other caterpillars tell them are going to make them beautiful, etc., etc. Okay, and then one day it gives up. Okay, it lays down on a branch, it wraps itself in a cocoon, and it gives up, realizing that it doesn't matter how many leaves it'll eat, they're never going to be that, right? And in that cocoon, okay, it's an incredibly painful process. The body is transmuting. They're growing wings, okay? And all of a sudden, when that cocoon cracks open and those wings start fluttering, okay, you guys, that we're dealing with a butterfly now, right? And the caterpillar can finally breathe that sigh of relief because it's accomplished all of its life goals, okay? And this is the King of Wands, right? This is what you've transformed into, right? And because of this, okay, you have a stronger spiritual understanding, okay, of yourself, of those around you, okay. You're more easy to forgive in this energy here, okay, because like when you're on the top, okay, you can kind of look down and say, okay, I understand, right? It's hindsight is always 2020. Foresight rarely is, right? So it's only when you kind of achieve this mastery of yourself, okay, is when you can truly forgive others. Okay. Right now, you're still triggered. You still have trigger moments, okay? And this is not just related to your relationship. This is related to your past in general, okay? Where something is triggering you, okay? And it's triggering you in a way that makes you feel unsafe on some level, okay, in some regards. So whatever that means to you, okay? So this just might mean that you don't feel safe to give up your heart, okay? And this could just be like certain things that people say and do remind you of past relationships or going even further into your past, okay? But there is triggering moments there, right? Like you're still sensitive to certain things, okay, that come about, you guys. And I get the sensation that there's probably people in your environment who are saying some things that don't need to be said, or it's like, okay, well, you know what, save that for the right moment. We don't need to talk about that right now, right? This sort of thing, okay? So you're trying to balance those energies out, okay? And you're trying to move away from it, if you want to know the honest truth, okay? Because you're done with it, right? The King of Wands is you. You are done with that energy, okay? You're done being bound, okay, to a hurtful past, and you're ascending beyond it. Because the Akasha represents the soul ascension, okay? So you are really moving past all of the pain and all of the hurt, right? Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you're not. Yep. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Aries. Wow. Beautiful energy coming through here for you right now. Okay. You guys. Okay. Right now. Okay. Because you're still triggered. Okay. You're in your Queen of Cups energy. Okay. Your Queen of Cups energy is emotional. Um, and she's flanked by the 5 and the 6 of cups. Okay, so this is you being haunted by your past. Okay, being haunted by your past. And then from there, okay, you have the star. Okay, so you could have an Aquarius in your environment. Okay, but either way, the star talks about destiny, hope, faith, healing, all of these sort of things. Okay. But I get the sensation that the star for you is actually a person, okay? Aquarius or not, I don't know. It resonates differently for everyone, you guys. So understand that, okay? But listen, it kind of indicates to me that you have somebody in your environment who's really pushing you to say, hey, look, why, like, don't stay stuck. Don't stay stuck, okay? Because I have the Eight of Swords next to it, okay? So it's like this person is really encouraging you to cut ties, okay? And then from there, we have the Sun. I have the Nine of Cups, and I have the Empress. Right? So you guys, this is just further indicating to me, right, that absolutely you guys are ascending into mastering yourselves, right? And in doing that, you're ascending beyond. You're ascending beyond whatever it is that's keeping you attached to a victim mentality, okay? For some of you guys, and some of you guys genuinely have been victimized through your life, okay? Through the things that have happened to you, okay? Now, with this new match, okay, with this new person, perfect match. Perfect match coming in for you here, okay? So the King and Queen of Wands, okay, they are masters of creation, okay? So the Empress is here as well, okay? So this could be somebody that you're having children with, okay? Or children could be coming into your environment here in the near future, okay? So this person might have kids. You might have kids, okay? There might be a coming together of that energies, okay? Or the blending of one family. Because like I said, this person wants to work with you, okay? So there's a collaboration. And associated with this, okay, and in that collaboration, it's like okay, when these two are standing side by side, okay, in a relationship together, it's very, very balanced, okay. It provides a very happy, very healthy environment for any children that may be associated, or future children that may be associated with this connection, okay. But it's important for you to maintain that balance here, okay? Because, like I said, right now, Queen of Cups, okay, you're reflecting on how the past has haunted you, okay, and you're holding on to the past. You see the Six of Cups, how she's pointing to the Ace of Cups that's been spilt over here, okay? This is you going through a thought process, okay? That's like, it's not fair that this happened to me. It's not fair that this happened to me. It's not fair that this happened to me, okay? You have actually like surrendered, okay? Because I have surrender here. So you've actually surrendered to a victim mentality, right? And this person, this star, who's kind of telling you, look, like, cut ties, get out of this. There's more out there for you, okay? This person's words, okay, are ringing louder to you than they ever have before. Like, I get a sensation it's not the first time this person has said this to you, okay? But it's just like it's playing over and over in your head again, okay, at the same time as this Five of Swords energy, which is, like I said, like this victim mentality that you kind of surrendered to, okay. And many times, Aries, you could have very well have jumped out of the river, picked up these two swords, and battled it out with this person, okay. But the thing is, it's a no-win situation, right? And you're aware of that. At the same time, too, like, you're not, like, you truly live by, like, treat others the way that you want to be treated, okay? So you're not willing to kind of go ahead and just do that, right? You're more willing to kind of brush it under the rug, okay, Aries? But like I said, this free yourself energy is here. It's time to take back control. This doesn't mean that you have to get up and fight, okay? But perhaps it does mean getting up and leaving the arena altogether, okay? And we look at this unicorn. I love unicorns. But you see the fence that's holding her in is, like, almost shorter than her actual legs. So, like, this arena is nothing for her to overcome, okay? But she chooses to stay in it, okay? Because it's like it's all she's ever known. It's all she's ever known, right? So, Aries, you might be fearing the unknown, right? Just kind of like, I don't know what's coming next. I don't know where things are going, okay? So you're starting to feel kind of anxious somewhat about that, okay? But listen, down here, okay, I have the Ten of Cups and the World, okay? And I have the Eight of Pentacles with the Queen of Wands. So, like, things are really working out for you here, okay? You guys, you could have a Leo in your environment as well, because I do have the Sun card, okay? Oh, also, happy summer solstice is here, okay? You guys, and now we're moving into Cancer season, and Cancer season tends to be good for you, Aries. You get a lot of things done during this time, okay? and it's possible that like you have a little bit of quiet moments as well too, where things aren't as demanding as during the winter months on you. So it's like, okay, now you get to kind of breeze easy a little bit here, and take things kind of good. Now, Nine of Cups. Okay, your wishes are being fulfilled here. Um, there's a little bit of an anticipation. So, okay, okay. If I take the Nine of Cups and I remove the Five of Cups, I'm left with the Four of Cups. Okay, so there's this feeling in your current environment. Okay, in whatever it is this is going on. Okay, whatever's triggered you, whatever's kind of keeping you there in that. Um, is that I get the sensation that it's just not going to ever satisfy you, right? And you know that this person that you've been dealing with is not ever going to satisfy you. So it's time for you to move away from that. And even if we look at the Five of Cups, okay, the Three of Cups are spilt over, and yet here we have these Two of Cups standing beside us. Okay, so it's like it's indicating to me, you guys, that this new relationship is going to bring you that satisfaction that your current relationship cannot. Okay, and this is true in work as well, you guys, because I do have the Eight of Pentacles. So it's indicating to me that you guys, some work is coming in, a work contract is coming in for you. Okay, something to this effect. But yeah, absolutely, money is going to be improving for you as well. The world is here. Okay, so some of you guys might be taking trips as well, or planning for this. Okay, we're looking at the future, we're planning for the future, and we want to do certain things. Okay, so this person, this partner that you're going to be meeting up with, okay, this perfect match, this twin flame union, that you're going to be with is really just like this person's going to work with you in planning all of that. Okay, they want to go as well too. Like I get the sensation here, okay, that the two of you guys, you and this person, okay, because you guys are both wands, okay, so it's easy to kind of to pull this together. But excuse me, you guys have very similar backgrounds. They're very similar backgrounds. Okay, come from very similar socioeconomic states. Okay, whether or not you guys like you guys might actually live on opposite parts of the world. Okay, which is the case in some cases. Others of you guys, this person is within your block. Okay, it all depends on what resonates with you here. Okay, but this person, similar to you, okay, has really had to overcome some odds. Okay, some like the odds are stacked against them is what I'm kind of hearing. Okay, and this is true on both sides of this, Aries, because especially if you're feeling like life hasn't been fair, I assure you this is the case. Okay, and both of these parties have overcome this difficulties. Okay, like despite the odds, I was able to conquer. I was able to conquer here. Okay, and because of that, okay, there's such a solid foundation built in that, right? And and he really, like, if I'm reading this for a female, okay, he really provides you with a strong sense of security, strong sense of security, okay, because he has a nice job as well. He does very well for himself, okay. Um, he's very good at saving money. Okay, I get the sensation, you guys, that he's had a lot of money put aside for a rainy day, right? Um, and he's ready to act on that. Okay, so for some of you guys, this person's going to be like, okay, and it's going to be very quick. Like when you guys meet each other, there's an instant fire ignition, instant fire ignition. Okay, and this person offers like a whole lot of romance, right? And it can feel very whirlwindish, right? Which scares you, Aries. You're not, you like your feet planted on the ground, right? That's why you choose to stay where you are, right? Because it's like you know this, you know what this is all about, right? So again, the fear of the unknown, right? The devil that you know is who you play with, right? But like this person, you can't help yourself. You can't help yourself. Okay. They are very, very attractive. Okay. You guys, it's very possible that you're dealing with the Aries, Leo, Sagittarius as well, because it's the wands are on the table. Okay. So fire, or water, right? You could have a fire water person in your life, which that is guaranteed to bring change, as I have learned. Okay. I myself am a cusp of Cancer and Leo. So fire water combination, and I often herald change in other people's lives. Okay, so this person though is your person, okay, because I have the sun. Okay, the sun represents a happy marriage, a blessed union. Okay, you guys, it could represent childbirth as well, and it's kind of with the Empress, it's possible, it's very, very possible. Okay, now Aries, if you already have had kids and this is kind of over and done with, then certainly there's like, to me, this is a blending of families together. Okay, so it doesn't, and honestly, if you take on a new partner who has children, you take on that person's children, because Aries, you're in the Queen of Wands energy here, okay? Who's the creator? Okay, you're all loving. You're all loving. And yeah, like if you take on that person's children, you then get a new child yourself, right? So this is what this is kind of indicating here as well, you guys. Now, the Ten of Cups, this is emotional fulfillment, right? This guy ticks your boxes. This guy ticks your boxes. And he's like pulling out all the stops to get to you, right? Like he wants to bring you flowers, he wants to take you out on dates, he wants to do all of these wonderful things with you. Okay, and there's somebody's like, well, where is he? Where is he? Right? But listen, like you have the choice to make, right? Some of you, like to me, some of you guys have actually already met this person, but I choose love no matter what. Okay, because for some of you guys, okay, the intensity of this energy was too much, okay. And it was all positive, right? But because Aries, you have your mentality is stuck in like questioning whether or not it's safe for you to love, okay, that you might have pushed this person away, okay, or like stopped the connection, stop the connection just so that you didn't have to deal with it, right? Yeah. So give your relationship a chance and make the effort. So give this person a chance here. You see how her eyes are closed? That's you in this Aries. Like you're kind of ignoring this strong connection, okay? And it's because, so I have deception and separation as well too, okay? This is talking about whoever it is that you've been dealing with, okay? That's like this possible Capricorn. And look, it's like this almost looks like a horned crown as well in this mask that they're wearing. But it's basically, okay, like you've been deceived in the past, okay? You're currently dealing with a situation which you're separated from this partner, okay? Or that you've had to separate from this partner. If you guys already have children, okay, there's this deception here and kind of associated that you didn't necessarily want to be a single parent, but here you are kind of going through this. You felt deceived, okay? This person might be telling you lies. This person might actually be stealing from you as well, okay? And it's like, okay, the separation is here, but I understand why that doesn't make you feel safe, right? Like I get the sensation that there's somebody in your environment lingering around you, okay? And honestly, like you might be afraid that this person might attack a new person. This could be one of the possibilities here, that they're going to go after that new person in some way, shape, or form, right? As much as you guys are fire signs and you like high energy, you don't like drama. You don't like drama. You don't like confrontation. And it's because, again, you've never picked up that sword and fight back. So you don't like confrontation. Okay. You're like, okay, well, that's fine. I can just make my happy little corner, right? This sort of thing. But it's really like this person, okay, he's gonna prove himself to you. Okay, he's gonna prove himself to you. He's gonna like show that he wants to work with you, and he's gonna provide you with viable solutions and overcoming whatever this energy is. Okay, so it's like if you're dealing with an ex, um, you could be dealing with someone in prison as well. The Eight of Swords represents imprisonment. But if you're representing like by that, then this person is like, hey, let's go here, and they can't get to us, right? So this person has viable solutions to your problems, right? He may not be readily available to dispense them, especially if you've pushed him away. He's not going to come around. Oh, I meant to do work your life, but he's not going to come around and say, oh, well, let's do this, let's do that, right? Especially because like you haven't even told him the whole story, right? So he can't necessarily offer those to you in the moment, right? Like you have to get to know this person a little bit more, and this is where you're coming from, okay? Okay. So happiness is my birthright, okay? And my energy creates my reality. What I focus on is what I will manifest, okay? Two rainbows, we could be dealing with same-sex unions here, okay? But basically, this is talking about like living for yourself, right? This Nine of Cups energy is making your happiness fulfilled, bringing your happiness into fruition. I had the joy of seeing two rainbows 2 days ago. Of course, 2-2, right? And the first arc represents the material physical world, so the 3D world, and the second arc represents the 5D world, okay, the spiritual realm, right? And this is just further verified for me through Akasha, right? Excuse me. So like I said, you guys, like there's really a soul contract with that person um, to get you happy again, right? And this is in no means representative of you. Um, don't rely on this other person for happiness. Okay, you have to find that within yourself because it is your birthright, right? And you do find that through choosing love, right? Love makes us happy. Money doesn't, love does. When money flows, it's easier for us to embrace that, okay? Because we're not worried about finances. And it's like, and what I see, Aries, is that you guys really aren't worried about finances here. It's all coming to fruition for you. Um, my faith has the power to turn trauma into healing, conflict into growth, and fear into love. Okay. This is talking about your traumatic roots here, Aries, traumatic roots, and the beautiful blossom that comes out of that. Okay. And you guys, the sun and the moon are both out here. Okay. So you understand your own polarities. Okay. Um, I witness the darkness and call on the light with my prayer. Thank you, universe, for guiding me to perceive this fear through the eyes of the teacher of love. Okay, you guys. So this is bringing you like this darkness that you've been in here. Okay, is really bringing you to the light. Okay, to the light. The universe has your back. Okay, so the universe is going to be working with you here. Okay, and it's through your better energy. My energy creates my reality. What I focus on is what I will manifest. Okay. And when you embrace your happiness, okay, the universe is bringing you more support. Okay. Your divine team. Like I said, you guys have developed a stronger spiritual understanding through this process, right? Because like I get the sensation now is that you guys are coming to a point where you can almost, I say almost, but almost say it's finally done. It's finally done, right? Um, yeah. Yeah. See, beautiful. The ever unfolding rose cracked open. It's happening for you, not to you. You guys, so again, you guys could be dealing with somebody in prison here, is what I'm seeing just by the bars and the windows up here. Okay. But again, it's like this is all happening for you. Okay. It's bringing you to a happier place. Sisterhood of the Rose, beauty and devotion, priestess, mystic, teacher. So that strong spiritual understanding that you've developed here. Okay. This shows you doing something with it. Okay. Beauty and devotion, priestess, mystic, teacher. Okay. So some of you guys may be having YouTube channels of your own, like this one, or like you're leading others in a spiritual quest on some level, Aries here. Okay. Um, Share your voice. Come out of the cave. Persecution, expression. Okay. This has taught you to stand up for yourself, speak up for yourself. Okay. Through this, and again, some of you guys are going to be writing a story about what it is that you've gone through. Okay, the abuse and the heartaches and all of these hard times. Okay, and how you overcame it to become your Queen of Wands or your King of Wands. Okay, depending on masculine or feminine, but either way, how you've mastered yourself, how you've mastered your emotions, right? Even though right now you don't necessarily feel that way, okay? But I'm telling you, like you are mastering your emotions through this. Answer the call. What is your soul calling you to do? Okay. Listen, if you guys have a calling, which is telling you to start a YouTube channel, reading cards, or write a book about what you've gone through, then it's like, listen, this is what you need to do. Okay. Because we have Pleiades. So Pleiades represents your destiny. Pleiadian children were the original seers, and they had to be returned to the light because they saw too much. Okay. They knew the future. They lived in the future and in the past all at the same time, which is why they had to be returned to the light. Okay. Um, it's this double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. So uplifting humanity, okay? It's like you go first, and they will follow you here, okay? The Sisterhood of the Rose, she is standing at the helm of this cluster of people here, okay? So again, it's like this uplifting humanity. People are going to follow you. People are going to be like heeding your advice. Heeding your advice is kind of what I'm hearing here. Aries, that concludes your bi-weekly reading. I hope the video has resonated with you. If so, like, subscribe, share with your friends, reach out down below for a personal reading, you guys, and I will check you on the next video. Bye.